Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's L the Electrician back at y'all with another one. Just want to talk to you about rejection and relationships, okay? Rejection, and especially coming from a male point of view. I, I can get with the female point. I can talk about the female, but that requires a little longer, in-depth video because females are more complex. Men are not as complex, not nearly as complex as women. But a lot of times, men get confused, okay, because we're more simple. And when I say simple, I'm talking about simplistic, not like simple like you're slow. But what I'm saying though is that a lot of guys, they're like, okay, a woman shows interest. You might get to chat it up with her a little bit, and then out of the blue, poof, she's gone. She's like a ghost. Like, was there, now she's not. Like, and you're like, what the heck just happened? You know, and this confuses a lot of men. This gets a lot of men frustrated a lot of times, and if you're not right in the right headspace, it can make a lot of men spiral down into a deep dark place. And I just want, especially if you're that guy, I just want you to know, and women, you can take some things from it too. But again, like I said, I'm gonna definitely touch upon the women in more detailed videos because women's issues are a lot more complex. But as far as men, like, you're like, what the heck? Like, I thought things were going just fine and all of that. It was smiles and rainbows and kisses, and then poof, she gone. Okay. Some of the main reasons this happened, and this is just a quick one, but I'm gonna brush through this. But some of the main reasons that this happened is because you gotta understand that the number one reason is hypergamy. If you don't know what hypergamy, easy, simple explanation is women date up. Okay, typically women date up. Typically, men date down. Okay, and when I say men, women, I'm speaking in generalities. Okay, what we deal with is we deal with the majority. Okay, if I sat here and dealt with every little individual different thing or minorities, I would be here all day making videos, thousands of videos for each different variable. Okay, so we're going to deal with the majority, what you're going to usually see. And usually you'll see women dating up. That's hypergamy. Okay, women are hypergamous. Okay, so they're always looking for a better option. Whether they know it or not, whether they can control it or not, they're always looking for a better option. And a lot of times when they stop talking to you, ghost you, they just disappear on you, it's because they believe that they can find a better option out there, or either they already have better options already in their phone or up in their face, or maybe at work, whatever the case may be. Somewhere there's a better option that they either believe they can get, or they either already have lined up and ready to go. And then so that's the main reason is hypergamy. Another reason is because a lot of times women are just confused themselves. A lot of times, like I said, women are very complex, and a lot of times they don't know uh, what they really want, or they're not sure of that, um, or either they're afraid they had some type of traumas in the past, damage, and they're afraid to get too involved with someone. Also, another reason also is because they don't want to seem like the bad promiscuous woman. Like, they out there, they talk all that stuff and listen to Cardi B and the sexual lyrics and all of that. But when it comes down to it, and you think you're about to close a deal with the woman, and it's like, she don't want to really go all the way there. She thinks it's gonna involve something sexual. Pam, she's out. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women view sex as something very serious, even though you might be like, hold up, what, she got 3 kids and 6 baby daddies, you know. But but a lot of women, they're like, they look at themselves and they're like, oh, do I want to keep on having sex with this guy, that guy, that guy? Women in general, even the whole, oh, can I say that on YouTube? Even the 304s don't want to be 304s, okay? even the promiscuous women, they're gonna, if you look at a lot of content, and you watch these interviews with women, or these talking panels with women, even the promiscuous women try to wiggle out of it and say that, oh well, it's acceptable. Well, like that, whatever delusional things that they come up with to justify that they're not a 304. Okay, if you don't know what 304 is, just Google it. All right, because I know how YouTube is with a lot of these things. But a lot of times they just don't, they want to hold on to that chastity. All right, they want to hold on to that chastity, and they don't want to be seen as a 304. So they'll be like, well, okay, I'm gonna just ghost on them, and then they'll get that male attention later on from somebody else. Okay, those are some of the three main reasons that I've came to see through watching thousands of interviews. I haven't interviewed people, but I've seen in real time thousands of interviews from guys like Kevin Samuels and others out there in that space. So yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. But yeah, so the thing is, you got to be able to move on from that. You can't sit there and just go to a dark, deep space. Hey, she wasn't for you. She wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? That moment was not for you. So you go ahead and move on. Thank God for it, because He might have saved you from a lot of headache and a lot of pain from a woman that just was going to break your heart. All right. And that's another reason too. Like, they're like, I'm just not feeling this guy. I don't want to hurt this boy heart. Let me just dip. And they don't know how to get a clean cut and break it off and get that closure. So they just poof, gone. All right, but don't beat yourself up over it. If anything, build yourself up. Okay, so that when the next one come along, and it's not necessary to say it's something wrong with you. A lot of times it's just because the women just have bad choices anyway. You're like, hold up, you're not dealing with me. I go to work every day, do what I got to do, no kids and all that, but you rather deal with this guy over here that ain't taking care of the kids, or barely there. He might just be sending money, but he ain't really there with the kids. Like, it confuses a lot of men, because they like, I thought we had something going, when the whole time it was a bunch of nothing. But don't beat yourself up about it. Build yourself up about it, and use that experience to learn and be a better person for that next woman that comes along for you. All right, so I hope that helps. Stay encouraged. Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't beat yourself up about rejection. It's just a part of the game. It comes along with it. Very rare is it like back in the day where you just meet a girl back in high school and bam, y'all together the rest of your life, having kids and grandkids and great grandkids together. It's not really like that anymore, because it's the culture of society. So just take it in stride. It's okay. Rejection is a part of life. It happens. And better yourself up. Keep watching videos like this to inform yourself, so that you can go ahead and be the best match for the person that is really serious about you. All right. Have a blessed one.